professor, I will test you in the worst way. Don't bring a scantron, it's pop quizzes all day. Cause of our chemistry, we do biology.
What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscriber died trying. You see the thumbnail. John Morant, as John Sally would say. So John Morant gets in trouble, gets a 2-game suspension in the NBA, or a minimum of 2 games. They might extend it, who knows, for waving a gun in the video, or showing a gun in the video at either a party or strip club or something like that. Because he's listening to some music. And I remember recently, like, Shannon Sharp brought up, like, stop trying to be a thug, man. That's not you. And this happens. And, you know, the NBA had a anti-thug policy. You know, that's what the dress code was implemented for. Because, you know, people were looking too much like quote-unquote thugs. And a lot of times, because of it's the Allen Iverson effect, basically. AI is the one tattoos this, that, and the third. But you got to remember, AI went to prison. He got locked up for some BS, you know, because they were just trying to make an example out of him because they didn't want him to. He was an all-American athlete who's in the, you know, basically a racist town in Virginia. And they went to a bowling alley. The black kids and the white kids got into it because, of course, black kids and white kids, and Allen Iverson's the one that's going to make it out. So he leaves the bowling alley. And it's caught on camera. He left the bowling alley before the fight, but he's blamed for the fight, this, that, and the third, and he goes to jail for it. And he winds up going to prison or whatever for like a year. And I think Mike Wallace did an interview with him on like 60 Minutes or something like that. I think it was 60 Minutes. I could be wrong. But to show how bad this was. But when he comes out, you know, he goes to Georgetown, balls out, becomes the #1 pick. And the reason why he became the #1 pick because everybody knew what happened was BS. But Georgetown was the only person that placed that offered him a scholarship at that point. So I bring him up to say, you know, the tattoos, the hair, you know, he grew that out while he was playing. You know, so that, feel like that quote unquote thug image culture came from quote unquote AI. But these players, for some odd reason, want to be thugs or want to give off the persona of thugs. And you a hooper. Like now I know there are some hoopers that really can get busy, but they don't, you know what I'm saying? That's not their get down. But most hoopers are just athletes who pretty much are spoiled. That's pretty much what it is. You know, they're spoiled because they're playing sports, they're doing the right thing, they're staying out of trouble. And then when they get that moment to, you know, if they make it to that pinnacle, then all of a sudden they gotta some of these guys gotta wild out. Now there's been football players who got cut from teams because of the gun thing. You know, there have been football players who went to jail for being a thug. You know, I think one just got out. He had done over a decade, if I'm not mistaken. It was Sam Hurd, because he wanted to be a drug king, you know, a thug, a kingpin per se. But basketball, the Gilbert Arenas thing with is it Crenton, Javarius is it Crenton or something like that. But who ultimately wound up going to prison? I think it was Crenton. It could be somebody else. But you know, this doesn't end well. Now, interestingly enough, I'm gonna bring up a few things. You realize he's getting a shorter suspension than Kyrie Irving. Just that's interesting, you know. Just saying. So, a gun that could possibly kill somebody is, you know, less offensive than an Amazon link. That's just interesting. But the other thing about the Ja Morant situation that bothers me. You in Memphis. They killed Young Dolph in Memphis. He from Memphis. A lot of you cats don't realize it, but even when the city loves you and backs you, don't go down that path, because if you know haters exist, they will. You bring that into your life, it can happen. You want to go down that path, it could go down that way. Y'all, you in the NBA, and you've been in the NBA long enough to know, the stories of the players and their crews who will get into it. Like, you want to walk around like Jamal Tinsley, huh? That's not how you get down, man. Y'all always into it. We hooping, but no, we gotta. It's too many players who I gotta blow trees, represent where I'm from, and I'm about to get on this one. A lot of y'all playing this thug role that gotta represent where y'all hoodness. Y'all really ain't from real like hardcore places. I know y'all see. We don't talk about that. A lot of y'all, like even the guys who from the hardcore places, they don't act like that a lot normally. It's you guys from the off-brand. You know, I know where that's at, but you doing too much now. You know what I'm saying? So same thing when you watch the games, people trying to act extra thuggish. Man, if you don't sit your, so that's a problem. And then let's just be honest about it. Y'all real thugs until the NBA say sit down and y'all some, sit down. What happened to being a thug player? Thugs don't listen. Thugs do what they want to do. Like, but when the NBA say sit down, it's just like the NFL when the players kept saying the quote unquote N word, right? And the league told you can't say it no more. All the hardcore thuggies do. They gonna flag me. They gonna find me. I can't say it no more. You really? Now, the most important part is this. Here's the issue with when people bring up the music. Kodak Black was just in court, not trying to be a thug no more per se, right? You see Young Thug in court. You see Gunna like, I'm telling, I'm out. You know, you see NBA YoungBoy went from killer to sounding like he got a. I don't care if it's an actor now. I really don't care. You went from super killer to. Now I don't hear all that. See what I'm saying? The other rappers, who I'm hard, but then, the Crime Stoppers thing, like T.I. did the Crime Stoppers thing, and then who is it? It's other man. There's plenty of people, man. It's not that many that just say I'm taking my charge and da 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 da. It's not. They're not like that. But when you imitate these type of people, and then you find yourself, because you keep playing with this, you're gonna find yourself in that type of situation. And then you're gonna find it. Then, like most athletes that get in trouble, you can be crying in jail. Like, how did I get here? Man, I was doing this, that, and the third, and the people. How you get here? You better talk to Michael Vick, man. He needs to call you, dog. But man, because if you was really that street, you would know this ain't the move. Now I get being young, having fun, kicking it, this, that, and the third. But see, you don't let this fake gangster music get y'all hemmed up. Think about it. All these people walk around saying they killers. All these guns. How often you think they shot them guns? How many times you actually think they shot it at somebody? Think about that. These people ain't. No, they're not what you want. I mean, you from South Carolina, dog. You know what I'm saying? You didn't grow up in like Philly, Miami. You know what I'm saying? New Orleans, Chicago, New York, L.A., Oakland. No, you grew up in South Carolina. You ain't grow up in Memphis. Memphis, you ain't grow up there. So y'all better stop, man. Like, y'all gonna keep playing this game about I'm this and I'm that. People from them areas gonna let you know. Say, dog, I'm gonna tell you something, man. You gonna come up missing one day playing like this. Man, ain't nobody. Once you do stuff like this, you enter the ain't nobody gonna do nothing to me category. That's not a good category to be in. Ain't nothing gonna happen. Something gonna happen. Play ball, man. Enjoy your life. And I know your dad gonna get on you. You know, it ain't a good look for him, but right now, cause it is. But he gonna get on you. I'm like, hey, man, what you doing? I can, don't make a mistake that wind up getting you bounced out the NBA, and then I don't know what happened. Be an athlete, man. Jeez, it's not that serious. All right, tell me what y'all think. Like, share, subscribe, or die. Try and catch y'all on the next one. Peace.
You ever been at the top of the universe? I'm gonna take it.